Major recovery efforts are underway after Hurricane Ida ripped through southeast Louisiana yesterday. At least one person died during the devastating Category 4 storm, and more than 1 million across the state are without power. Channel 3's Travis Cummings is in the studio with us to show how some in the Tennessee Valley are responding. Travis.
Greg, you know what? Unfortunately, hurricane season is something that southeast Louisiana faces every year. It lasts from June all the way to November. Agencies from across our area have committed to helping with the extensive recovery ahead. Meanwhile, Louisiana natives who have moved to Chattanooga are reliving the tragedy of past storms.
It's just so devastating for the people of New Orleans.
Just 2 weeks before Hurricane Ida plummeted through southeast Louisiana, New Orleans native April Taylor was back home visiting family.
And as we rode through, we kind of mentioned before and after Katrina. And so now that we've just had this, and we just went 2 weeks ago, there's going to be a before and after Ida.
Now back in Chattanooga, where she works as a counselor, she's constantly checking in to make sure they're safe.
Since I could contact them, they still had power, I could still touch them. I felt relieved.
Hurricane Ida made landfall as a Category 4 Sunday afternoon. Strong winds and heavy rain put neighborhoods underwater and ripped property apart. The intense storm destroyed towers, including one that withstood Hurricane Katrina in 2005, according to the area's primary energy company. Transmission lines were disrupted. Hundreds of thousands are without power. Taylor is glad to see area companies like EPB sending help.
One's currently in Baton Rouge and the other two are in New Orleans. It's a part of the industry. They live and work to put lights back on for people. Sometimes you need help, sometimes you get to help others.
Entergy says those in the hardest hit areas face weeks without power. EPB Construction and Preventative Maintenance Manager Grant Carricker says they are hoping to lighten the load.
They're outfitted to put poles in the ground, to put wire up, frame, and basically start building that network back together.
TVA also on standby. A spokesperson saying, quote, "We have reached out to Entergy to offer support. We have resources ready if needed and could potentially help with engineering support remotely or by sending crews." Taylor says her hometown is resilient, but with another long road to recovery ahead, she's trying her best to keep the faith.
New Orleans is a beautiful, wonderful place to love, and so it's just heartbreaking.
Yeah, and Taylor says even for her, someone who helps others work through disasters and tragedies like this one, it's traumatic. She suggests anyone who experiences the damage firsthand to seek therapy to deal with the later stages of going through a natural disaster, like a hurricane. Greg?
Travis, thanks.